How's it going, everybody? It's Ron from LiveCaseBreak.com, and we are doing personal boxes here for Chris L. He put his order in earlier. He picked box 2 for his 2018 Draft Super Jumbo. And then he picked box number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for some 2019 Bowman Hobby. Good luck. We'll do a Bowman Hobby, a draft, and then the last Bowman Hobby. Actually, I need to grab sleeves. I think I got enough. Never mind. I lied. There we go. Good luck, Chris. What if anybody joining the stream right now? Getting off to an early start with some Bowman openings. First box. Back a little bit. There we go. Chris, you at least can just fast forward to the point where you see all the packs opened in each of the boxes. Unless you like the sound of crinkle. All right, here we go. First Bowman Hobby. Luciano, ready for the show. Will Smith. Sanchez. Canning, ready for the show. Diaz. Burke. Victor Mesa, Joe Adell, Brendan McKay, Atomic of Nick Neidert, Sanchez, Pace, Wentz, you got Casey Mize, Facsimile, Ramos and Wynn. India Scouts. Chisholm Anderson. Herrera. Pearson. Paddock. You got Tucker, Bowman, Sterling. Rutherford. You got Jeter Downs, Blue Refractor. That's 44 out of 150. Perez. So just a little. There we go. Florial, Gohara, Jimenez, Gorman, Ruiz, Mountcastle, Hazley, ready for the show, Alonzo, Ruiz, Rookie of the Year favorites, Kyle Wright, James, that was Adams, not James, Lizardo, Gratterall, DeGrom, facsimile, it's the 30th anniversary, Ruiz, Franco, Siegler, talent pipeline for the Braves, Tucker and De La Cruz, Morjon, you got Brian Hayes, Sky Blue 302 out of 499, Mercer, Rogers, Kybert Ruiz, facsimile, Vlad. Alright, your auto must be in the last stack. You got Lawson, ready for the show, Honeywell, Puck, Rookie of the Year favorites, Danny Jansen, Lewis and Trammell, done. You got a Keegan Thompson. That is 28 out of 299. Sparkles auto. White. Baez, Herrera, Marte. Talent pipeline for the Angels. Amaya and Quantrell. We'll just do the other Bowman hobby while we already are doing these, and then we'll do the draft at the end. For the super draft, you'll see, I'll go past the paper. Everything ships, but I won't show all the paper. We'll go right to the chromes. But I'll fade them so you see what's in there real quick. Bowman is jumping out of my hands. Okay, last stack of your 19. All right, good luck, Chris. You got Cabrera ready for the show. McKay. Widener. Rookie of the Year favorites Brandon Lau. Beer and Hall. Horner, and you've got a gold auto. Brady Singer for the Royals, 43 out of 50. Nice true gold. Let's see what else this produces. Medina. Cologne. Terang. McKenzie. Talent pipeline for the Nationals. Rodriguez and Keller. India. Facsimile of Lindor. Fabian. Guerrero, ready for the show. Luzardo. Webb. Rookie of the Year favorites of Urias. Urias. Luciano. Soto facsimile. Mata. Herrera. Tatis. Lambert. Talent pipeline for the Red Sox. May and Abreu. Paddock. Chance Adams, Rookie of the Year favorites. Dunning. Two more stacks. Hazley, ready for the show. Jimenez. Madrigal. Widener. Jimenez. Aidman. Tatis. You got Drew Waters Sky Blue Paper. That's 367 out of 499. Bart. Otani. Sterling. Hernandez and Acevedo. Oriole Teal, 13 out of 125. Reagans. Grom, Wright, and Costello. Should have, I think there's one atomic per box too, so I think you should have an atomic or a sparkles coming up. Oriole, ready for the show. Whitley. Robert. Hazley, Lewis, Hankins. There's your atomic. Amaya for the Cubs. Gratterall, DJ Peters. Martinez. Baez, Javier. Ruiz, Trammell. Hernandez ends with a Nate Pearson. All right, so you got that gold Singer auto. All right, next we got your 18 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo. There we go. Alright, so these paper I'm just going to fan. Look for color. And then we're going to fan the back paper. Just going to show the chromes. All these ship, you're getting all of them. Alright, here we go. Stever, Jimenez, Mann, Casas, Fado, Roberts, Abreu, Jeffers, Cease, Miller, Delgado, Woodfull, Kate, Karoloff, Woods, Richardson, Harrison, McClanahan. You got franchise futures for the Tigers. Your refractors are Schnell, Ironman, Jimenez, and Hooker. What's up, Hardig? Gray, Guzman, Sanchez, Neus, Kelly, Pagan, Kaiboon, Johnson, Mitchell, Dodson, Downs, Wong, Mata, Feltman, Solak. You got Bowman, Sterling, Jonathan, India. You got Thomas and Gray recommended viewing, and your auto is Tim Kate for the Nationals. Base auto. Refractors, Quantrell, Kendall, Franken, Ironman. How are you doing this evening? All right, same thing. Paper. Paper. Yeah, we can check. Otani's easy to spot. Actually, was that in regular Bowman? We'll find out. His hand's right on the top. I don't remember if he's in this one or the other one. Purple paper, Noah Naylor, 169 out of 250. What's up, Dale? Yeah, I left everything in the store. Pearson, Delgado, Tejeda, Rivera, Avila, Bello, Vientos, Decker, Ellis, Singer, Deason, Aidman, Veerling, Levine, Mountcastle. You got Ryan Weathers. You got a purple Calvin Cooker. That's 5 out of 250. Singer and Bro, franchise futures. Refractors of Scott, Bubik, Gordon, and Kendall. I didn't think ink, but I wasn't sure if the base card was in there or not. But I don't remember it from Bowman Draft. I remember from Bowman, but I wasn't sure. Hanson, Ronaldson, Green, Gradle, Dunn, Madrigal, Witherspoon, Ashcraft, Eastman, Valad, Vavra, Sauer, Stowers, Diaz, Banfield, Carlson. Recommended viewing Groshans and Madrigal, and your auto is Lenny Torres Refractor, 199 out of 499. First Bowman for the Indians. Refractors, Royce Lewis, Dunning, Roederer, and Bubik. No hockey breaks on schedule tonight, John. Sorry. We just didn't get a chance to price out a pick your team or even a random team, and really we don't have enough product for a mixer. Like, we have enough boxes, but not enough variation. So what's up, y'all? Bukaskis, Conine, Paddock, Janessa, Ramos, Grenier, Marsh, Kodum, Davis, Medina, Little, Lopez, Proctor, Sanchez, and Wentz. AC Miles got a blue Herrera. That is 5 out of 150. Gilbert and Stowers, franchise future. What's up, buddy? Thomas Hill, Morjon, and Poncelli. How's it going with the move? No. Burrows, Baker, Murphy, Goodard, Prado, Armenteros, Scipion, Jackson, Duplantier, Ziegler, Anderson, Larnach, Baez, Swaggerty, Cook, India, Kowar, and Hankins. You got Tanner Dodson, base auto. This week, Harding with my final exams was just, and then with Larry up here, it was just an off week for my own personal planning. So, Jones, Cooker, Clemens, and Hill. So you guys suffer because of that. All right, we need something big out of these next two for you, Chris. I'm disappointing you. I can tell. Sky Blue Rotor. That is 366 out of 499. But final exam, my final paper, I turned in today at 5 o'clock. Took my exam yesterday. So I should be all set. I have no clue what I'll get for a grade. We'll find out. Jackson, Williams, Nelson, Fisher, Goulby, Torres, White, Kowar, Steffen, Jarvis, Groshans, Gore, Schroeder, Dykeman, Ornelas, Allen, Swaggerty. That must be a photo variation. Refractor. Baum, Madrigal, and Plinkton, franchise futures. Ward, Florial, Ward, and Harris. That's actually a cool Swaggerty. Meadows, Manning, Bro, Rooker, Jelly, Bradley, Hazley, Chisholm, Lynch, Robert, Sandlin, Soto, Pompey, Dunn, Jacques, Hayes. You got Grayson Rodriguez, base auto. Bye. First Bowman. Bohm, Meadows, Bohm, and Izari. I won't put you to sleep, Eddie. The distraction of you're like, that clearly is not that dude's name. All right. Green paper, Kevin Jackson. That's 15 out of 99. Libertor, Trammell, Hankins, Morjon, Clemens, Jimenez, Frank Gordon, Dunning, Denenberg, Tavares, Terang, McKenzie, Lewis, Ward, Baum, Grayson Rodriguez, India, and Sani, franchise futures. White, Butler, Trammell, and Cruz refractors. That means your last auto is here. Gorman, Sanchez, Bichette, Mercer, Kalenic, McKenna, Gilbert, Ruiz, Cruz, Butler, Poncelli, Hill, Coker, Ironman, Kendall, Bubik, Grenier, and Edwards. Recommended viewing. And your last auto is Carlos Cortez. Purple refractor. 228 out of 250. And your last refractors are Martin, Poncelli, Hankins, and Butler. And there you go, sir. There's your break. Thanks for getting in. Find more at LiveCaseBreak.com. This is Ron, and I'm out. Oh, you were here, Chris. Did you get to see all of them? I can give you a quick auto recap if you need them. Okay. I wish the boxes did you better. The Singer Gold, at least, was pretty decent out of Bowman. That wasn't his first, though, so it must be his second Bowman. Yeah, and something, our Grayson Rodriguez's, we had a lot of hits on it, actually, just in the last few nights on all the stuff we have on eBay. But, it is what it is. I miss the Sky Blue. Adam Wolf. Eddie, you'd be grading me on a curve. each hit ups the letter grade. I'm just going to do a quick mail day while we're here. Topps mail day. This could be one of your guys' cards. It's addressed to us, but it could be a consignment. How's it going, everybody? It's Ron from LiveCaseBreak.com. We got a little Topps mail day today, addressed to us. So this could be it's either one of our cards or it's a consignment card. So could be one of your guys. I'll look it up after we see what it is. We got a Joe Jimenez rookie auto from Topps Chrome. 17 Topps Chrome. That took a while for him to sign. There we go. That's it. Find us, LiveCaseBreak.com. This is Ron. I'm out. There's the links to the breaks happening tonight. I know it's a little light tonight. I do apologize. My planning for this week was weak. We've got Leaf Metal Draft Football, 3 boxes. That's 1 jumbo, 2 hobby, 20 hits total. That's random divisions. I should probably put that in the thing here. Random divisions. So 20 hits total there. It's $50 a spot. We have Leaf Valiant Baseball Random Numerator, number 2. That's the other half of the case we did yesterday. 10 spots, that's $95 a spot. That's 30 hits coming out of there. And then we have our personal breaks right there. What's the question, Dale? They are what? They're 50 a spot. Yeah, there were some, who came out of there? We did have, Guerrero came out. Now I'm trying to remember. No Sotos. Acuna came out. So Guerrero and Acuna and Franco. No, Guerrero didn't. Sorry, it was Franco's. There's 2 Francos, a graded one, and then an Acuna. I mean, kind of the fun thing about the random serial numbers, it could just go to anybody. Oh, it's their NFL divisions, Dale. So all the players on that checklist, the majority of them are drafted or picked up in the free agency. So it goes to their NFL divisions. So there's 8 divisions total. If they went undrafted or didn't get picked up in the free agency, they go into a separate stack. So far, we've only had 1 card in the last 2 we did where the person wasn't picked up. And it'll get random either to a division that was hitless, or if all the divisions have hit, then everybody gets random the undrafted guys. Because they could still get picked up later. We had a few players last year like that. Philip Lindsay, Robert Foster. They got picked up a little bit after the fact. I'm AFC East. I gotta go with the Bills. Let me upload these 2 real quick. I know. I'm hoping this is a rebuilding year, John. That's what I'm really hoping. With players moving, sup, Hig? With the player shifts, I hope they've got to like relearn a little bit what they need to do. All right, those videos are uploading real quick now. I can hope. I can hope, John. That's all I can get. I mean, the Dolphins could beat them, so we should be able to beat them. You know? That's my thoughts. Let's see. Those were uploading. What else was I doing? Oh, putting Mike S. in the football. So that leaves 5 left there. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, but they need the rest of a team to go with them. Plus, I mean, did you see Josh Allen? He was doing all right. I'm excited about that QB we picked up on the free agency there. Tyree Johnson. He looks decent, so it's a nice backup for us, I think. But Peterman looked great in college too. So I'm not buying up all his autographs right now. I'm gonna save a couple bucks until he plays out. I gotta talk him up as much as I can, John. We haven't had much to talk up over the years. I was talking up Tyrod, which I love. I love him. I like watching him play. But he's not going to be a franchise quarterback, as everybody has pointed out. Now I gotta go watch for Phillip Rivers to get injured so he can play. Hey, check it. Hey, check it. Put the place up. He's good enough to keep his job and not keep getting traded away. I never really watched him much. There's a couple more teams I was talking about last night. There's a couple more teams like I'm excited to watch this year. I feel like watching the Raiders this year again will be like, that'll be like my guilty pleasure because they were such a train wreck last year. I'm hoping they're better just for the sake of, you know, Bo Jackson played for them, so I want them to be better. But that's like my Real Housewives. Oh, Raiders are on. Definitely the Browns. Definitely the Chiefs. Yeah, maybe Rich. Hopefully they can develop them a bit though, you know. develop him this year, so even if he does get traded, hopefully he's a good, you know, he ends up getting a shot. Like, the worst is when you don't get a shot and then you're, you know, then you're just traded away. Have a shot and you're bad? Okay. That makes more sense. But I'll end up watching the Dolphins just from the AFC East standpoint, so it'll be interesting to see what they do this year. But they traded away some of their good names, too. I didn't watch what they picked up, like in the free agency, or even pay really much attention to what they got in the draft. So I don't know if they did a good rebuild as well this year. She is, John. She actually, she's been doing a lot of traveling recently. So, she got involved with a friend of hers does, I'm trying to think of what the word is. They bring in people to do signings. I don't think they're specifically the people's agents, but they're the ones who organize the signings, and there's people who are exclusive to them. So, Robin's friend runs that. One of the places, and she's been helping her a lot more than she had in the past. I guess they've like invited her a bunch of times. I actually think Ozzy is one of them. I can't remember if he's in there or if he's just always at these things she's going to. But so she was helping like coordinate getting cards signed for sets. And then she was helping with at conventions, the signing booths and stuff. Or I don't know if you've seen pictures of it or know about it, but there's a lot of times they do personal signings. So what they do is at the convention, the person never really comes out and sits at a booth, but they are behind the booth and they're doing like, okay, here you got to sign 100 jerseys and 100 helmets, whatever. So that's what she was working with. So she's been having a lot of fun with it, and it's just been giving her extra money. But then in between that, she's been traveling a lot. So, don't get to see her as much at the moment. She's supposed to be at the National, so you'll probably see her on the camera. It's a pretty cool gig. She just said some of the people are like herding cats, getting them to just sign the things they need to sign. I know, Haig. Mike E takes a spot in football. So it's guaranteed tonight. A couple more spots in the Valiant. I'll also throw a guarantee out there for it. Thank you, Mike. That's how this job was, Haig. For me, I just didn't want to spend the money on the bills. And then I started grading. And then all the money went to PSA. I have seen yours. I'm kind of keeping up with you. Not as much, but I'm pretty close behind. Plus, I've got a 105 card personal sub I sent. I was gonna like break it up half and half, and I was like, you know what? I just want them all back at once. So I just sent it in. I still had Tim send it in, but we just treated it like its own submission. I couldn't find any comps on that McGinnis card, Haig. Like, that's the hard part with those. I just don't know. By grading it, am I actually going to... Is it worth the money grading it or not, you know? Yeah, that's true. It's not like those cards are going anywhere. Let me see. I wonder what the pop report is for those. Let's see. Pop reports by set. I didn't really go through. I just saw those four happen to be together. I didn't go through and see what other sets I might have. Yeah, I didn't have much of the upper deck stuff. But I probably have some of those same, like the classic 4 sports and collector's choice. Those are probably in there. Ultra. There's not many of those graded either. Card 20, I don't remember which card number that was. 203 only has 4 graded. And then card 452 has 6 graded. So, that's why I can't find any comps. Jordan gets in on the baseball. Thank you, Jordan. Sean gets a random division. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, I see a lot more of the Upper Deck SPs graded on any of the things I'm looking for in those years. So, that seems to be about right. The odd thing to me though is, right, like I kind of mentioned to you earlier, with how much stuff is getting graded now, it's odd to me that more of those aren't graded. Unless because it's 94. I guess I didn't check the Beckett pop reports. Let's see. Maybe more of them went through Beckett than PSA. Pop report. We're doing football. Ultra. No, there's none. None of his went to BGS either. That's weird. There's so many rookie cards done. All right. Maybe it's worth me just send them all because it's going to be at least a super low pop. If they label it correctly, that is. Sean also grabs a Valiant. Thank you, Sean. Football is guaranteed. We'll start that pretty shortly, actually. There's a link to Football 3 left. That is a 3-box random division. Leaf metal football. 20 hits. We got 1 jumbo. Jumbo comes with at least one of one proof slab. Then we got 2 hobbies, 5 each. We have not pulled any 1-of-1s yet, actually, out of any of these that I remember. Maybe 1 printing plate. But knowing Leaf, there should be at least something gold or in the case. We'll do a personal box of this in the store as well. They are on the site if you end up liking the football. Here's the link for the Valiant baseball. That is the other 6 boxes from the case we opened up yesterday. So these are 6 boxes out of that fresh case. Random numerator. Numberator. I misspelled that. Numberator. Numerator. Numerator. There we go. Ignore the numberator in the comments. It's fixed for the next time I copy and paste. One spot was skunked. It happened to be Charles. It was spot 8. But I just gave him my spot 6 stuff. We had 1 in it. It kind of makes it a little bit exciting because it's not the specific players, right? You didn't buy the Braves, and if, an Acuna doesn't come out, you lost out, right? So now it's, okay, you buy in, and yeah, you might get the 1 spot or the 5 spot, but all you need is that Acuna to be serial numbered out of 5. I don't know why we don't do more of those, to be honest, the serial numbers. I mean, the 95 a spot does kind of suck with those. The other way you do it is you do 100 spots. Well, you do 25 spots, and everybody gets 4 numbers. But then you get random numbers out of 90, all the way up to 99. Those are the main ways I've seen those done. The 1 spot is like the big one to get, though, because you get any plate that comes out, you get any 1 of 1. Plus, you get anything serial numbered 1 out of whatever, And then the 0 spot in Leaf is actually really nice because you get the redemptions. I've got... Larry brought up the Sports Heroes, the Leaf Metal Sports Heroes that he had. So we have 2 boxes of that. Those were... But there's only 3 hits per. So those are like 65 a hit. Which, I mean, this stuff has been nice. But similar gamble. Upper Deck Hockey. Hit draft wise, the only thing we really have that we could do a hit draft with is the cup. But that's a pretty expensive base card spot. Because what is that? That's 4 hits are guaranteed, but sometimes there's a 5th. So you'd have to do 4 spots. So that's almost $100 a spot for the cup. Or we could do some ice hockey hit drafts. So that's, you get the auto, you get the either memorabilia or the rookie card, the base and the color. So each box there's at least 4 spots. So we could do something with that. That'd be, those are 110, I think, or are those 120? Hockey. $120. So that'd be 33 a spot per box that you want to do. Actually, it wouldn't be. It would be for each additional box. It'd be 30 added. So if we did a 2-box, it'd be 63 a spot. That's with 4 spots, so that'd be each person gets 2 picks. Otherwise, for a 1-boxer, it'd be 33 a spot. Sports Heroes is $190 a box, John. So for a hit draft there, you're looking at $65 a spot.